think that climate change is being caused by the sun?
I think ultimately there is a factor that the sun is causing the climate change.
Are we talking about stopping climate change, which to me is a physical impossibility because tectonic plates move, the weather changes, the sun gets hotter or colder depending, we're talking millions and billions of years here, but we can't physically stop those things.
It's not about the sun in any way, shape or form.
I'm not entirely sure what I believe,
The climate does change because of changes in the sun's output, also changes in the way the Earth moves around the sun. There are natural cycles in our climate. They happen over periods of 100,000 years.
The climate change that we're seeing over the last decades and 100 years or so is not being affected by the sun really at all. In fact, over the past 10 to 20 years, the sun's energy has been decreasing ever so slightly. So the sun undergoes through a kind of a solar cycle, so it has periods of brightness and dimmer periods. And when we've been seeing an increase in global temperatures, that's actually been at a time when there's been a slight decrease in the amount of energy from the sun. So when you put the changes of the sun into your kind of scientific models of how the Earth's climate works, the only thing that can really explain the increase in temperatures that we see is increases in greenhouse gases.
The climate change we are currently seeing is caused by carbon dioxide. It's being produced by us. So it's industry, it's cars, it's our lifestyles. We do not see that sort of rapid change in climate history. We haven't moved closer to the sun. This is not a natural fluctuation. We have put way more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere than what there was 50 years ago, and now we have much more increase in temperature. There is no other explanation, I'm afraid, except carbon dioxide.
People often come to me and say, but how do you know, have you ever thought it might be the sun? I remember somebody came up to me at a talk and I went, hold on. I said, are you honestly saying that there are thousands of climate scientists, all with PhDs, and we've never thought it might be to do with the sun? There are dozens and dozens of solar physicists out there, all got PhDs in total solar irradiance or something. The idea that they hadn't thought about it might be the sun is just find it extraordinary that people say these things.
Yeah.
It's not the sun, by the way.
Changes in the Earth's orbit around the sun have caused climate change in the past, but what we're seeing now is because of humans burning fossil fuels.